Welcome to 108 Gates, where we're doing the Divine Masculine reading. Hope you are well. It is the eve of 2004 as of now, so hope you've got whatever you need and more. Let's go. The new year, January 2024 readings are up now, so you can check that in the individual playlists. And encourage you to look at the your natal chart to see what fits in there. So, words of love, Divine Masculine, words of love. Speak with your heart. Let's get another one to clarify that, because it's spirituality. Okay, so basically expressions of what you are feeling. It may seem inappropriate in some spaces and places, but it's more to do with how are you feeling about certain things, and having that courage and strength to say it in a way that's diplomatic. It's kind of measuring out where you can say certain things and where you can't say certain things, but where you feel like you can't say certain things, saying kind of like a testing sentence, if that makes sense. I've no idea where this is going. Let's have a look. Right, temperance, there you go. So you say things in a particular way to kind of test the waters. So, for example, certain people you don't talk about politics with, or certain people you don't talk about spirituality to, or certain people you don't talk about certain practices, things like that. I don't know. There's certain people that won't talk about religion, whatever it is. But if you having a certain conversation, there may be some opportunities of organically bringing those things in to conversation, and it's about utilizing them in a very light-hearted, loving, caring and nurturing way. Why that's important, it feels as though it's going to start as we're going into a more of a Aquarius space regarding Pluto. So changes happening therefore in Aquarius, the up and coming changes happening in Aquarius. Sorry if the camera's shaking. The doggy is leaning up against it. Not quite sure what's going on there, but that's just throwing me off a bit. So feeling that new vibe, feeling that new way of communicating. So it may be that you're finding opportunities that some people may not have been open to certain conversations before, but you'll find that they're having more of those conversations now, that they're going to be more receptive to having those conversations now. And with that, we've got the Eight of Wands, which is quite apparently like those increased momentum of words being exchanged, that increased momentum of things happening, communication coming in, communication going out. So it's going to be interesting to see what this actually comes about as we're having these conversations coming in, or should I say opportunities for these conversations to come in. So Page of Serpents, we got the coin there, Page of Coins. As these conversations strike up, what are they going to be striking up in you? There's inspiration. Those of you who are looking towards new prospects, new opportunities, new projects, new this, that and the other, are going to have possible inspiration coming. There's going to be possible opportunities to collaborate or cooperate with each other in a different way. So the words of love, spirituality here, it does feel quite powerful in that opening self up first for new ways of conversing with people, and how that then therefore is going to play out in another way. So Ten of Coins, this is going to be lucrative for a lot of people. The more open and free-flowing you are, it is showing that it's going to be lucrative in some ways. It's going to be showing some evidence of more things coming in. And with that, we've got the Ace of Wands. This is actually moving in a way not expected, and it's moving in a way that's showing more potential than it originally did. Really, really going into those spaces of finding that courage and strength of communicating your truth. You don't know when you're taking the lead and you're communicating a truth that other people are thinking about, but they don't have the courage to speak up. So like I said, diplomatically, gently, lovingly. So as you're moving forward with that, you can have more opportunity to possibly be leading others to also move forward. When you're having that happen, It's going to be that you're showing yourself as a source of courage, a source of strength that they may not have had themselves had you not spoken up. Sorry, one's fallen on the floor. I'm trying to not pinch dog. Come on, doggy, out the way. Got the sword, Queen of Swords upside down. Some things are not to be said. Interesting. There's some things you just think but you don't say. There's some things you want to say, you need to say. You say it diplomatically with love. There's this sensitivity around communication right now that if you master this, as you master these, Ace of Wands, master how you're communicating with certain people in a particular way, it's going to be surprising what the outcome is. It's really, really honing the skill of being sensitive to the room, reading the room, making sure that you're aware of who you're talking to, what you're talking to them about, and who not to talk about certain things with. So it really is, and look at that, we've got the two lovers now. So bringing in that harmony, bringing in that peace, bringing in that union, bringing in that give and take, bringing in that compromise, bringing in that ebb and flow of things, the flow of communication back and forth. It really can work in your favour. The reading is coming out complete. Well, 10 of Cups. What is going on? Right, so back to the start. Words of love, spirituality. Don't be scared of these conversations that you may not have had in the past. Remember, we're going with from Pluto, one of the big hitters that are ushering change. It just, I don't know why it keeps going to Pluto, but for some reason it keeps going to Pluto. Going into Aquarius, you can't make this up. King of Cups, like the love that's coming in around this is quite phenomenal. Words of love. You've got the 10 of Cups, you've got the King of Cups, you've got the lovers here, you've got the 10 of Pentacles winning, you've got the Ace of Wands going forward for it, Queen of Swords backing off where you're not supposed to be talking. These feel like very small indicators of where the direction is going to be going. But all in all, as a collective, it feels like quite a substantial move in a particular direction. I'm going to get another masculine card for here to see where we're going. But really, really paying attention to words of love. How different can a loving, compassionate, considerate comment be as opposed to an inconsiderate one? Really shifting that into... I think it's more to do with there's going to be certain connections with people that actually want those heartfelt, important conversations now. There's going to be things happening in the world. There's going to be things happening personally that mean that there's less, not less time for small talk, but there's less kind of emphasis on small talk. And there's going to... those of you who want to, there's going to be more opportunities for those real proper conversations that actually get the world turning in a different direction, in a more loving and compassionate direction. So that tower there coming in by the Queen of Swords, it's bringing in that energy of where we don't need to say certain things, where we know for sure that we've tested the waters and that conversation is just not a safe space to have there. It's not the person to have that conversation with. Acknowledging that and letting it be, just letting it fall away. So we don't need to be forcing people to have conversations they don't want. We don't need to be having the conversations with people who really can't care for them. So utilising your time, utilising your energy, utilising your focus with, again, the words of love, with that spiritual connection, with that awareness of, you know what, if I'm going to say something and do something, it's going to count. And there we have again, Eight of Wands, communicating correctly. 8 of Wands over here, 8 of Wands over there. Communicate correctly with the correct person. We're going to get another card for the Queen of Swords. Judgment, there you go. So just don't do it. If someone's not willing to have the conversations and someone's not open to have the conversation, just don't do it. There's no point. You've got all this love here and people are open to it and willing to have that conversation. That's the way to go. If you're going over here and you're trying to push a conversation that's not wanted and you don't need to be having, it's going to fall flat on its face and it's going to cause problems for no reason. Therefore, just focus here. With that, Divine Feminine reading is up. All of your January 2024 readings should be up. If not, they are uploading right now, the last 3. So check those out. I would suggest you get your natal chart and check out the different configurations, because we have quite a spicy start to the alignments this year. So with that, join me if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the bell and then hit so you get notification of readings coming up. We do daily masculine and daily feminine, divine masculine readings, so you can join us for that. And we'll have some other things coming during the year. So have a good one. See you on the other side. Peace and love.